Hello students, I hope that this message finds you well. And I hope that so far you've started the self-work and that you are enjoying what you see so far. So I made this video so that I could share some tips for how to approach the self-work and then also talk about this week's material specifically. So in terms of how to approach this self-work, you want to pace yourself, right? So we, the faculty, have done it ourselves, and we have doubled the time it takes us to do it. And so for you guys, we expect it may take somewhere between 3 hours and 4 hours. And please don't take more than 4 hours to do the self-work. Otherwise, you are probably doing something. You could probably do something better. In terms of top strategies, you definitely want to do the videos that are short and the clicker questions first and get those out of the way. So this week you have the word problems, for instance the heavier ball problem, the forehead problem, and you can get those out of the way really fast. They are just trying to test how you think of a problem that may not seemingly be math and try to put a structure to it and translate it into a mathematical question, a simple one. The other thing I would say is use analogies and start from a very simple case. So, for instance, in the problem with the magicians, where you have to guess when they leave, you want to start not with 100 magicians, but start with 3 magicians, for instance, and think about what happens. The same thing with the balancing and trying to find which ball was the heaviest, right? Don't start with all 9 balls, start with a smaller number, for instance 3 balls, and think about how you would come up with a way to find which one is the heaviest, and then generalize that to the bigger problem. The last thing is, when you have questions and doubts as you do these issues, write them down in your notebook, and then ask about it in the forum that's on the ARUI, or the chat with your peers. And when you ask about it, the other people also try to open the forum and then see if people have asked the same questions that you may have. Or if they have asked questions, try to see if you can answer them from what you've understood. I hope that this is helpful, and I am looking forward to reading the responses and doing the analytics for how you did this week. Thank you.